is that President Obama's use of drone missiles to terrorize and kill al-Qaeda may be counterproductive in some areas. Thiessen is the author of the best-selling book, Courting Disaster, How the CIA Kept America Safe and How Barack Obama is Inviting the Next Attack. He joins us now from Washington. All right, now look, I've been a big supporter of President Obama's drone missile, and the CIA is obviously executing this very, very well. They've wiped out a lot of al-Qaeda, a lot of Taliban in Pakistan. We've dropped a few in other places in the world. And you are saying not so fast, so explain it.
Well, Predators are an important tool in the war on terror, but the problem is that Obama is escalating the Predator attacks at the same time that he has eliminated one of the most important intelligence capabilities we have, the CIA's program to detain, capture, and detain and interrogate terrorist leaders. Dead terrorists cannot tell you their plans for new attacks. So if you vaporize a terrorist with a Predator strike, you're vaporizing all the intelligence in his head that we could be getting by interrogating him.
Right,
and that could be the difference between an attack.
But here's what I've been told by very, very high-level intel people. Number one, we have people on the ground in Pakistan in violation of their sovereignty, although the people say that the Pakistanis know about it and looking the other way. Try to hunt these people down and capture them. That's number one. That we are trying to capture them. We have people, Special Forces and CIA, trying to do that. Number two, Obama has not eliminated rendition, where if we pick one of these guys up, we can send them to a third country and they can interrogate them there using God knows what. He has not eliminated that. So you say he's wiped out all of the interrogation possibilities. I think some of them are still in play.
I don't agree with that. The administration is no longer capturing and interrogating senior terrorist leaders, bringing them into CIA custody or U.S. custody, and interrogating them effectively for intelligence.
I mean, because my information is counter to that.
Because they have said that they have eliminated secret detention. So what that means is that if there were senior terrorist leaders like Khalid Sheikh Mohammed,
rendition? Why has he signed an executive order outlawing rendition then?
Well, because rendition is also bringing people in as well. I mean, because he hasn't eliminated it. That's fair. But he's not capturing. Listen, the Khalid Sheikh Mohammeds of the world are being killed. They're not being brought in for intelligence. When we had the CIA program running, when we found Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and where he was located, we didn't send a Predator drone to kill him.
No, but at that point, these people were accessible. Now, let me ask you this very specific question. You're in the Oval Office, right? Leon Panetta walks in, as he does almost every day, and he puts a sheet of paper, because Obama's got to sign off on these drone attacks. All right, he puts a sheet of paper on your desk. He says, we got a Taliban big shot in this village. We can get him with a drone missile, a Hellfire missile. Okay, should we or should we not? And you say, well, I'd love to talk to this guy and interrogate it. And Leon says, you know what? We can't get in there. It's impossible. He's up in the mountains, this and that. You kill him, right? You don't let him live, do you?
Oh, absolutely. No, listen, Predators are a good tool in the war on terror. We need them. There are times when there are people in remote regions.
I'm assuming, though, that the terrorists know that it's very difficult for them to operate anywhere in the world, which is why they are in northwest Pakistan, in the most inaccessible place in the world, away from authority. And I'm assuming we just can't capture them.
Well, I think you're assuming wrong. I think that we can capture terrorists. The CIA is more than capable of doing it. And we're certainly not capturing the leaders of al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula who could have told us that the Christmas Day bomber was coming.
We're not capturing... I'm disturbed by this point of view. And I'm not saying you're wrong because I'm not in a position to know. I'm not in a position to know. I'm told that the Obama administration wants to capture these people and interrogate them. But you're saying flat out, we did it. You're saying flat out they don't want to capture him. And that, if that's true, that is extremely disturbing. Are you positive?
I am positive. They are not capturing senior terrorist leaders. There were two terrorists that were captured in the very beginning of the Obama administration. They were senior guys who were captured in Pakistan, the New York Times reported, in the very first days. And instead of taking them into custody for interrogation by us, they were given over to the Pakistanis, interrogated for a few weeks, and then sent back to Pakistan and Yemen. We have no idea what happened to these guys. We have stopped. We have eliminated the capability in the interrogation program that we had 100 people came into the CIA interrogation program. The information we got from them stopped a terrorist attack on our consulate in Karachi, a terrorist attack on a Marine camp in Djibouti, and a plot to fly a plane into the Library Tower in Los Angeles. We had a robust program to get these guys